So how do you compete in a world when, all the size 0 beauties are around you, and you might be over 50 and maybe a few wrinkles, maybe you're not quite as thin as you used to be or svelte. What do you do?
How do you compete with those other women that you see all over the place? That's what today's video is about. How to compete even in your own mind.
Okay, so here's our question of the week. My biggest fear is not being able to compete with other women in the world and in the media. I want more sex. How can I continue to turn on the man I love? What a great question.
Love that question. This is a good one. Of course, they're all good, but we especially love this one. And and bravo to you, the woman who wrote in and asked this question, because we get that you want more sex. That's awesome. And but the problem is that worrying about competing with a woman, hopefully, that your guy isn't paying attention to, worrying about that or competing with her, that isn't going to get you more sex. That isn't going to get you more of the love that you really want, and that's a problem.
In fact, it's the exact opposite. You can't compete with women in the media. I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of airbrushing going on. And
a lot of photoshopping.
And, you'll always come up short, especially in your self-critical mind, right?
That's always where you come up short, is in your own thinking and in your own mind. You might be the most beautiful woman that ever walked, but when your mind gets going like that, you just can't compete. And you know what else is interesting about this is competing is actually a masculine trait. And to most men, it's not sexy and it's not attractive.
No, and since you said continue to turn on the man I love, we're assuming that you have a good thing going.
Yeah, and so nothing is more attractive to a man that when he sees a woman, that she's got that feminine flow going on, that radiance and that confidence. And if you're worried about other women, well, you're not living from that place of finding that beauty and that divine feminine flow and that beauty that's really innate in all women. You're not finding it if that's where you're at, if that's where you're worried about other women and competing with them. So,
because worry is really a prayer for what you don't want,
right.
And who wants that, right?
Yeah.
And it won't keep you safe. Worry will never keep anybody safe. And it won't keep him turned on, You're turning him on, you're doing something right,
yeah.
Right?
And he'll continue to be turned on as long as you continue to be an invitation with your love, and feeling good about yourself, and how you open and how you bring that just beautiful, radiant part of you to him and your relationship. And yeah, we get it that there's times when you need to be more of a go get it done, gotta, focus, and we get that because, you live in the real world. But he's really going to be turned on when you're coming from that place of invitation.
Yeah, so don't allow that critical mind chatter to keep going amok,
Right.
Don't allow it to take you away from what you really want, which is to be a loving, sensual woman with him. Tell yourself a more empowering story.
Remind yourself that he is turned on by you. Remind yourself that he chose you. Yes, he chose you. Of all the gazillions of women out there in the world, he chose you. And that's awesome.
And find your unique beauty inside you, because it's there. I mean, you can even ask him, what do you find attractive about me? I do that with Otto all the time. I say, ooh, what's attractive about me that you think? And then I really take that in. I really listen. I don't fight it in my mind, like, oh, he doesn't really mean it. No, I take it in. I take it in.
So don't allow your fears to run the show. And don't allow your fears to get in your head and to keep you from the love and the passion, the intimacy, and yes, red hot sex that you really want, no matter how young or old that you are. So don't allow that to be taken away from you. And if it is being taken away, know that you're the one that's doing the taking away by just your thoughts and shutting down your energy. So if this video has been helpful to you, we encourage you to hit the red subscribe button that you see there on YouTube, because then you'll be notified of all the latest videos that we add to our Red Hot After 50 channel. Also, go to our website, redhotafter50.com. You see the URL, the web address right there on your screen. So Red Hot After 50. Please go there and subscribe for email updates, because we release things by email and we let you know about the latest from the world of Susie and Otto and Red Hot After 50. They're on our website. So please go there and sign up as well. And as always, we thank you for watching this video, and we wish you nothing but more love and passion, and keep those questions coming.